yeah, man. That and on on the way back home today, I had like my headphones in, but like just some of the people that I don't know what this fairy is that follows me or why it does that, but I guess it's a nice friendly friend. Um, but just some of the people on the bus, there was this older white angry gentleman who was
Oh
just
yeah.
yelling at people. He was like I guess he was with his wife too, because she kept like pulling his arm and stuff. But
Oh.
the bus was pretty packed, and I think I heard the guy, like the person driving the bus, was like, "Hey, could you all move back, please?" And then this guy would be like, "Move back!" Like he's the one that you hear, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
I first heard that like booming voice, and I'm like, okay, is the driver just really boisterous? But no, it was this guy, and just every
It was
time,
us, the hype man.
yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. He just seemed unnecessarily angry, but he also looked
See,
to be at that age where he just didn't give a fuck, and instead of
yeah.
being like one of those chill old people that's like, I'm gonna do what I want, it seemed like one of those older guys that was just angry
Yeah.
just to be angry.
I've never had that. I like every time I've taken like public transit, like anywhere, everyone's kind of been like mind your own business. Like everyone just keeps themselves.
Well, that's how it is most
Except
of the
for
time.
when I was in Texas, though, there was a lot of times when people would just like strike up a conversation with one another and like just be like stupidly friendly, and it'd just be like I don't even know. They'd talk about like a bike or something like that. Like, it's like, oh man, you got a bike? I was like, yeah, man. I don't know. They would just like go off on some tangent, but like everyone's just like they don't know each other, but they just strike up a conversation just to kill time, I guess. But it was all good. No one was angry with each other. They might disagree, but it was like a friendly disagreement. So
Yeah. Like it's like I think Laura's run into more people that are kind of like that just have like
mm,
something they want to say, or they just want to like talk to people while they wait.
yeah,
And like she's usually like very much to herself, and like not one to be like, oh, I just like to be alone right now. Like if someone would start talking, like, you know, you'd be polite and listen,
mm,
and not be, I guess, more like forward and be like, okay, yeah, that's nice, but I want to sit here and listen to my headphones. So
mm,
I think she recently she was talking to somebody who was like freshly out of AA, or had been going to AA for a few years, and was like talking about how they like found God as part of that thing, and to be like, you know, just respect every day that you get and stuff like that.
mm, mm.
It's like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's new in the old hometown?
In the old hometown.
Yeah.
Not really anything. It's been just basically like gaming it with Johnny, gaming it with Matt, reading, working, playing games by
Sweet.
myself. That's about it. Actually, sometime within the next month or so, I think.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I just accidentally called my friend Darren. Speaking of Darren's Dare Bears, he was
Speaking
texting
of
me.
Dare Bears.
He was saying that he had beaten Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. So I was like, "Cool, man. I've been playing nothing but Overwatch and Dark Souls 1." But anyways, I got a call the other day because we did that Hockeyville video
Right.
back in January or February or something like that. And one of the people from City Council was like, "Hey, we want to do this video," and we were talking to some of the people that worked on that, and they said you were invaluable to the project. And I was like, "Well, thanks, man."
Oh,
So
dang.
they want to do like a history of the town type deal.
Oh, that'll be
Like, you
cool.
remember Jerry Clark, right? Or I
Sorry,
guess Jerry
who?
Clark was in the Jerry Clark.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was like the first guy in the Hockeyville video, because like
Dude,
his
sorry, you'll see
knowledge.
this on your screen right away. But
Okay.
medical herb, that 420 that blazes it and such, probably one of the best items I've found so far. It's
Okay, I'm waiting
like
for it.
health
I'm,
regen.
I'm holding off my story till I see it. Is it? Is it here? Is it after these bats? Let's see.
It's in the old shop.
Oh, there it is. Oh, is that some eucalyptus?
I don't know, dude. It's some medical herb. So
Medical herb.
who's to say which
Yep.
plant it is? But I found out that it existed last night, and I was like, this is pretty sweet. Every so often you get some health back. Though I think there's like differing levels of them. Like some of them give you more, but that's the thing. Like,
Does one of them make you hungrier after you consume it?
see, there's no
want it-
hunger. There's no like
There's
hunger
no like you
bar
can't
or
find like a
anything.
bag of Cheetos somewhere.
No, not quite. I don't think this dungeon would be the place to find medieval Cheetos.
No one's blazing it and braising it down here.
Except maybe to like Satan. But
Yeah.
so I guess before I let you go on with your story about the history
spiel.
video, another thing about this game is like what I'm doing is I'm going from room to room, and there's like these glyphs you can activate, and you have
Yeah,
to
I've
activate
noticed
like a certain number. Like right now, I'm right in the middle, and it has like locked 3 out of 5 marks activated. So I need to find these marks. But once you find all of them, like, and each one spawns like a circle of enemies. Once you've activated all of them, there's a timer that'll appear near the top, and if you let that fill up before going to the next floor, this entity called the Redeemer comes after you and is like, "Fuck you!" So you can't just like
Oh shit.
wander around a floor forever to like grind stuff.
Oh shit.
So once you activate all the glyphs, you have to
Haul
basically
ass.
fight yourself out of the room, and then get back to the center so that the Redeemer doesn't come and fuck you over. Because I've tried to fight it just to see if I could, and you can't hurt it. And when it's in like the vicinity of you, it just sucks your life. So it's like, okay, that's a pretty major threat. So, is this just the second time going up against the Skeleton King? Dang,
Second
dude.
that I've seen.
Yeah, I think this is the second for the stream so far. And hopefully I can do this, and then if I can, and then go until I die afterwards, then maybe I'll leave it there. But
Nice.
first I gotta kill the Skeleton King.
Let's do it.
Oh, so there's the abilities that that this barbarian has, and one of them is like you toss like lightning, I guess,
Okay.
and then the other is like a buff to your speed, so you can do a whole bunch of hits really fast.
Nice.
So it's the class that I've found the most fun to play so far. There's a thief class and an archer class, but I think like defeating certain bosses unlocks more classes, because there's not like a classic knight yet or anything like that,
Yeah.
or at least that I've unlocked. So
That's also kind of reminiscent of Rogue Legacy.
yeah, it's also reminiscent of Nuclear Throne, in that, yeah, you have to beat certain bosses or get past certain stages in order to unlock new characters.
And I guess Binding of Isaac, if you want to also throw that in there.
probably the most famous of the
Yeah.
ones we've talked about. Like, that game is such a huge community, and I just haven't played it yet. I guess,
Oh,
like,
man,
the only,
it's-
like, Team Meat game that I've played even a bit is good old Meat
Super
Boy.
Meat Boy. Yeah.
Or, like,
No,
a bit
Binding
of
of
it.
Isaac is it's great. There was like it was like one of those games that like I put in some time, played it, dabbled with it, and then there was like a week solid where I didn't want to play anything else. I was just like so obsessed with it. It's a lot of fun. It's hard. It's very hard, but it's definitely worth checking out. I haven't played Afterbirth because I got it for free on PS4, and that was just Rebirth. I don't think they've
Okay.
updated it for Afterbirth on PS4 yet, so I still need to try that. But Binding of Isaac Rebirth, like
Oh,
even just that is like awesome, and it's
fuck, dude.
there's so much to that game. Like there's like 300 different like collectible weapons, I guess, that you have to find to complete just Rebirth, and then Afterbirth adds like however many more on top of that. So it's just like I feel bad for Gerard because I know he's trying to complete it.
Oh, he's
Man.
trying. Oh, yeah? I didn't know that was one that he was
He
working
mentioned
on.
it. It was the same year, or I guess it was 2014 when Rebirth was out. I think maybe it was the year before, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, it was 2014 because that's when Shovel Knight came out, and he was
Dude,
doing his
I
top 10
did
games.
it! Sorry to interrupt you, but the
I'll
skeleton
just
king
watch.
went down.
I'll just watch your triumphant win before I keep blabbing on about
Oh,
Gerard.
dude.
Oh shit! Look at all these guys with swords. I hope you can make it through. That guy looks particularly angry. Oh,
Dude, they're all mad
what's
with
he gonna
me.
pull now?
I don't know what the deal is.
Uh-oh. This could be dangerous. You parried. That's nice. Oh, yeah.
I picked up
Nice.
an item that just automatically does it. I don't think I have a button that's just like, yeah,
parry
do this to
button.
parry. Oh god, there's bouncy jelly blocks. This is scary.
When you said, oh god, all the items exploded out of the chest, so I thought you were like happy about that. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm behind quite a bit,
A
so.
little bit. One,
Let's see
one of
what
the
happened.
descriptions of that of those items from that boss was, "You can destroy freaking boulders." I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, that's convenient, because I've noticed quite a few boulders, so. Man, these slimy cubes that you're facing off.
Yeah, dude.
I'm assuming that's what you said, oh god, to, because you're almost dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're weird, and I just finished fighting a bigger one that that split off into smaller ones.
Well, don't spoil it. Jeez.
Sorry.
Is it just like a hindrance that I'm here because everyone's
Oh
so far
no!
behind?
Like, I don't know. Any time that I've done like streaming, or like before I was doing streaming to make videos, I was just recording them, like, I guess more like traditional Let's Play style, and I always found, well, I died. I always found doing them alone like way harder, just because like, how do you talk about nothing for so long? Is there someone barking in your background?
That would be my neighbor's dog, because my window is opened a crack,
Aw, cute.
and she likes to bark. Oh, there she goes again. Should probably close that window.
Yeah, so I just died, and yeah, I think that's a good few or however many runs of Dungeon Souls. So yeah, that's what this game is about, and it's cool, but like, I just feel like it reminds me of so many other games that it's like, oh, okay, like, I get it, But no, it's still challenging, and the RPG-ness to it is pretty cool. So
Yeah, totally.
so yeah, thanks for chilling out while I just jammed that one.
Well, I
So
talked a lot, so thanks for listening to that.